Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and what we're going to do for this video, this is something slightly different, but it's looking to be more of a regular feature that I'm going to be implementing on here. This is a straight up comparison of the KO version of Battletrap with the original Takara. So this particular version on the left hand side is the shape shifting deformation series Jeep, which again you can clearly see is a KO version of Battletrap. So again, I've been asked by loads of people to do some comparisons with KOs because I don't own them. I've been very kindly sent this by Rohan, and he's gonna again lend me this figure to do this comparison. So you may have seen the review of this figure. Now from the outside looking in, there's very little difference in the actual appearance of the figure. However, as you can see with this now, and I'm gonna have to balance him there for a second, I'm just gonna take the mace out so we're looking at exactly the same things. The issue that I had straight away with this one is trying to get him to stand. Now it could be that everything's really stiff. In fact, it's alarmingly stiff. And usually the problems that you get with KOs is loose joints, but with this I really struggle to get him to stand. It could just be that the legs, they looked slightly off to me. What I mean by that is this seems to come down straighter, whereas this one you can see is all hinged together at a slightly different angle. That definitely is curving up compared to that, which is flat. So again, could be the fact that obviously it's exactly that, it's a KO, guys. What that means is it's cheaper quality, not officially made, and there's not really much difference. I don't know if you can tell by the way the light's reflecting on it, but the orange on the KO is slightly darker. It's definitely that little bit darker. With regards to everything else though, it looks pretty much the same. When I did the comparison between the KO Masterpiece figures, the tampografs and the design on it was slightly different, and of course the date stamps and things on it were different. With regards to how he looks, maybe you can just tell that this one's slightly more orange. I can't lie, they look pretty much identical. They really do. It's hard to see the exact difference. I've just noticed that that's pushed in perhaps just a little bit more, but I can probably do the same on here. So I've got to be dead honest. If you're looking just for somebody to complete the collection for now, or if you're looking for somebody to put on a shelf, there isn't really much difference at all appearance wise once you get over the fact that this guy doesn't stand very well and everything just feels really stiff, to the point that I'm actually quite nervous to transform him. Of course I'm going to transform him and show you the other mode. These are the two maces, and again the KO seems a little bit darker, so that's a little bit darker silver, but again it's exactly the same right down to every single teeny tiny molding defect. If you're going to ask in the questions how they get away with these, I have no idea. Again, I've just been asked to do a comparison video, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So once again, just before we have a quick look in the alternate mode, if you're looking for someone to complete the collection or just to fill that space out for now, he serves his purpose. Let's have a look at the alternate mode. Okay then, so continuing with the comparison, the transformation process, just if you want to see it, is uploaded separately. I didn't want to put that in this video, A, to keep the length of the video down, and B, because it's exactly the same as this. There's a tutorial up. But guys, this is where the comparison comes to a head, because although he looks, and you can get away with displaying him in robot mode, the alternate mode for me, like if you've seen the review, I just can't get it in the alternate mode without fear for breaking it. I don't consider myself to be a transformer expert, but I've transformed a fair few figures in my lifetime, to the point where with this I genuinely feel that I'm going to snap it or break it, and I just can't get everything to line up. If you remember in the first part of the video, I showed you that I'm sure these legs were slightly out of alignment. Nothing seems to line up. Everything is really stiff. Even if I turn that there, it then knocks it out of position. See what I mean? And I try and get it in. So it could be that it's a little out of shape. It just won't line up. I've took it apart, built it up. I've wasted about 40 minutes of my life trying to do the review for this, but again I wanted to give it as honest as comparison as possible, especially for people who are interested in purchasing it. It is only $19, so if you want to get it and you do want to display just in the robot mode, you're going to get away with it. If your copy is perhaps better than mine and you can transform him into the alternate mode, then once again you're going to get away with it, because from the outside looking in, just if you're going to leave it there and just not do anything with it, just leave it for display, I can't argue with the fact that it looks exactly like it. With regards to play features, if you're looking to get it to play with, or just, you know, to have a bit of fun, transform it to and from, my copy especially, it's just not allowing it. So the decision that is there for yourself. If you're missing him, and I don't know if he is really expensive on the secondary market, you can, and he comes already in robot mode, so that's the bonus. You know, he comes already in his robot mode, even though you think by the packaging he's going to come packaged as a Jeep. You can just purchase him in his robot mode, take him out of the box, and if you get him to stand, no one's really going to know. But with regards to playing, if you're looking at maybe getting it for a family member or something for Christmas, and it's the, you know, a cheaper alternative, and they are going to play with it or want to have fun with it, then I can't recommend it. However, as I say, there will still be a direct link for this in the description, and if you get a better copy than what mine is, then I suppose it is a bargain. But in the meantime, I'm going to wrap the video up here, guys. Thanks very much to Rohan for the opportunity to do the comparison with this, and let me know in the comments if this is more of the same thing that you want to see on this channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.